By the end of this lecture, learners will be able to define the individual differences to consider in the context of learning. Describe the types of individual differences in the teaching-learning process. Determine the benefits of individualized instruction in any teaching-learning situation. Define the key challenges facing the implementation of individualized instruction. Hello everyone and welcome. This lecture explores the impact of individual differences on learning outcomes in the education landscape. It also shed light on the challenges faced when implementing individualized instruction, highlighting the importance of navigating diverse learning styles, preferences, and requirements. If you're interested in learning more about didactics, then, welcome to the UNIV-ENGLISH channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and also smash the notification bell, so you don't miss any of our new videos. So, let's begin with this question. How can you define the impact of individual differences on quality learning? Individual differences in learning encompass the unique characteristics, abilities, and preferences that individuals bring to the learning process. These differences include cognitive abilities, learning styles, motivations, prior knowledge, personality traits, and cultural backgrounds. Understanding and acknowledging these individual differences is vital for teachers and researchers to effectively tailor instruction and create inclusive learning environments. By recognizing and accommodating these variations, teachers can provide personalized support and adapt instructional strategies to meet the diverse needs of learners. Defining individual differences in learning. Individual differences in learning encompass unique characteristics and variations. Understanding and acknowledging these individual differences is crucial for educators to provide tailored support and create inclusive learning environments that cater to the diverse needs of learners. Vygotsky, 1978, states that addressing individual differences in learning requires a personalized approach that respects and builds upon each student's unique strengths and challenges. Tomlinson, 2001, claims that understanding and addressing individual differences in learning is crucial for optimizing educational outcomes and promoting student success. Hattie and Frey, 2017, maintain that personalized learning acknowledges and accommodates the unique strengths, interests, and learning styles of each student, fostering a more meaningful and effective educational experience. Types of individual differences in learning. Individual differences in learning manifest in various ways, encompassing a range of cognitive, behavioral, and socio-emotional factors. Here are some key individual differences to consider in the context of EFL learning. 1. Learning styles. Individuals have different preferences for how they process and absorb information. Some learners may be more visual learners, preferring visual aids and diagrams, while others may be auditory learners, benefiting from listening and speaking activities. Adapt instructional strategies to cater to different learning styles, such as incorporating visual aids, providing audio materials, or offering hands-on activities. 2. Cognitive abilities. Cognitive abilities, such as memory capacity, problem-solving skills, and processing speed, can vary among learners. Recognize and accommodate differences in cognitive abilities by providing additional support, scaffolding, or differentiated instruction as needed. 3. Language aptitude. Language aptitude refers to the potential or talent for learning languages. Some learners may have a natural inclination or ability to acquire languages more easily than others. Consider individual language aptitudes when designing instructional activities and providing appropriate challenges to maximize learning potential. 4. Motivation and self-regulation. Learners differ in their levels of motivation and self-regulatory skills, which can impact their engagement and persistence in language learning. Some learners may be highly self-motivated and proactive, while others may require additional support or incentives to maintain their motivation. Foster a supportive and motivating learning environment while also providing guidance and strategies for self-regulation. 5. Prior knowledge and experience. Learners bring different levels of prior knowledge and experiences to the learning process. Acknowledge and build upon learners' existing knowledge and experiences to facilitate meaningful connections and enhance comprehension. Differentiate instruction by providing additional background information or offering more challenging tasks for learners with advanced knowledge. 6. Personality traits. Personality traits, such as introversion/extroversion, openness to new experiences, or risk-taking tendencies, can influence learners' preferences and engagement in language learning activities. Recognize and respect diverse personality traits by providing a range of learning opportunities that accommodate different preferences and comfort zones. 7. Cultural and linguistic background. Learners' cultural and linguistic backgrounds can significantly impact their language learning experiences. Be sensitive to learners' cultural and linguistic diversity, incorporating culturally relevant materials and promoting inclusive classroom practices. Provide additional support for learners who are acquiring English as an additional language or who come from different cultural and linguistic backgrounds. 8. Emotional factors. Emotional factors, such as anxiety, self-confidence, or resilience, can affect learners' engagement and performance in learning. Create a supportive and nurturing learning environment that promotes a positive emotional climate. Encourage learners to take risks, provide reassurance, and offer strategies to manage any anxiety or emotional challenges that may arise. The significance of studying individual differences in learning. Studying individual differences in learning is vital as it enables us to tailor education to the unique needs, abilities, and preferences of each learner. By understanding learners' needs and wants, teachers can create inclusive and effective learning environments. This leads to enhanced engagement, improved learning outcomes, and the empowerment of every learner to reach their full potential. A. Enhancing educational practices and instructional strategies. Enhancing educational practices and instructional strategies is crucial for optimizing learning outcomes and meeting the diverse needs of learners. This customization allows for the implementation of effective instructional methods that resonate with learners, foster engagement, and promote deeper understanding. By embracing individual differences, educational practices can be adapted to create inclusive and dynamic learning environments that empower all students to excel. B. Identifying and addressing learning difficulties and challenges. Identifying and addressing learning difficulties and challenges is a critical aspect of studying individual differences in learning. These difficulties may stem from cognitive limitations, mismatched learning styles, lack of motivation, inadequate prior knowledge, or cultural and socio-economic factors. Through proactive identification and intervention, educational practices can be adapted to foster resilience, growth, and equitable learning outcomes for all students. C. Personalizing learning experiences. Personalizing learning experiences is a paramount benefit of studying individual differences in learning. Personalization allows for differentiated instruction, adaptive learning technologies, and individualized support. This approach fosters engagement, enhances motivation, and promotes deeper understanding. Through personalized learning experiences, learners are empowered to take ownership of their education, pursue their interests, and achieve their full potential. The impact of individual differences on learning. Individual differences have a profound impact on learning, shaping the way individuals engage with educational content and acquire knowledge. By recognizing and accommodating these individual differences, teachers can create tailored learning experiences that maximize engagement, understanding, and overall learning outcomes. Here are some key factors impacting individual differences to consider in the context of learning. A. Academic performance. Individual differences in learning have a significant impact on academic performance. Cognitive abilities, such as problem-solving skills and memory capacity, influence how effectively learners can process and retain information. Recognizing and addressing these individual differences can help teachers provide targeted support, promote academic success, and foster a positive learning experience for all students. B. Learning styles and instructional preferences. Learning styles and instructional preferences play a crucial role in the learning process. Individuals have unique ways of acquiring and processing information, and understanding their preferred learning styles can enhance instructional effectiveness. However, it is important to note that promoting a variety of instructional approaches can cater to diverse learning styles within a classroom. C. Social interactions and learning. Social interactions play a vital role in the teaching-learning process, influencing knowledge acquisition, understanding, and skill development. Through social interactions, learners can engage in critical thinking, problem-solving, and cooperative learning. Creating a supportive and inclusive learning environment that encourages positive social interactions can enhance learning outcomes, promote engagement, and nurture a sense of belonging among students. Challenges of individualized instruction. The implementation of individualized instruction faces various challenges that must be addressed to maximize its effectiveness. Here are some key challenges related to the implementation of individual instruction. Resource allocation. Providing individualized instruction requires additional time, materials, and personnel, which constrain limited educational resources. Technology access. Ensuring equitable access to technology and digital resources is crucial for implementing individualized instruction, but disparities in technology access can hinder its effectiveness. Teacher training. Teachers need training and professional development to effectively implement individualized instruction approaches, including understanding diverse learning needs and adapting instructional strategies accordingly. Scalability. Implementing individualized instruction in larger classrooms or across entire educational systems can be challenging, as it requires personalized attention and support for each student. Assessment and tracking. Individualized instruction necessitates continuous assessment and tracking of student progress, which can be resource-intensive and time-consuming for teachers. Balancing individual needs with curriculum requirements. Striking a balance between meeting individual student needs and covering mandated curriculum standards can be a challenge, requiring careful planning and flexibility in instructional design. Data privacy and security. Collecting and managing student data for individualized instruction raises concerns about privacy and security, requiring robust systems and protocols to protect sensitive information. Conclusion. Individualized instruction in learning holds great promise for optimizing educational outcomes and promoting student success. By recognizing and addressing the diverse needs, abilities, and learning styles of each student, individualized instruction allows for tailored approaches that enhance engagement, understanding, and retention of information. It empowers teachers to personalize learning experiences, providing targeted support and challenges that meet students at their respective levels.